Vince in Chicago. What's up, Vince?
Hey, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing well tonight. How are you tonight?
Well, I'm good. I'm one of those guys who thinks sports is like 25, 30% physical and the rest mental.
Mm-hmm.
So, being from Chicago, one thing is, I don't know, do you follow the NHL?
Here and there, yeah.
Yeah, well, do you recall in the past years how the Blackhawks pretty much got into Roberto Luongo's head during the playoffs especially? So I was wondering if with that same mental thing could be applied to this situation here, where the players down at the end for the Steelers, they were thinking, they've seen all this stuff. They know about Tebow mania. They know about Tebow time. So when it comes down to that, do you think that could have affected them in any way? I understand mental is a big issue.
Well, 75 to 80% in your estimation. If you think that Tim Tebow got into Ike Taylor's head, I would beg to disagree with you in large fashion. You ever heard Ike Taylor speak? You ever been around him?
Not at all.
No, he's a pretty confident guy, and I don't think that Tim Tebow strikes any fear in Ike Taylor in terms of getting in Ike Taylor's head. Believe me there.
Well, this Tebow mania is just so big. And
how big is it? Let's quantify it. Let's quantify it here, Vince. How big do you think this Tebow mania is?
Massive. Let me tell you something. All over the internet right now, there's this thing that they're saying that he is the Antichrist.
Oh, yeah.
Or that he's the first horseman. And they're saying things like the white horse, which is the Broncos, the horseman standing on the horse has a bow.
Oh, my gosh.
Bow.
Wow.
Not mentioned.
Now, I'll tell you this. There's no question he's the white Bronco who's most talked about since O.J. and Al Cowlings were in that white Bronco. That's for sure.
Well, yeah, that is definitely a fact. I'm just sure that in this day and age, with all the players using Twitter and the internet and all, they definitely know about Tebow mania.
Are you on the Twitter, Vince?
Not exactly, but I'm posting on all sorts of other sports-related websites on the internet. I'm not exactly condoning the Tebow thing, but I just see it everywhere.
I bet. Just the sports ones, right? I bet. 412-928-9370 is the number. Text line 47625. Steve in Port Richmond. How you doing, Steve?
How you doing, Collin?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah, that was a funny OJ joke too. I haven't heard one of those in a while. But anyway, I think we really need to be active in free agency this year. We have a very small window of opportunity left to us before defense just gets old, before LeBeau just goes off to heaven. Especially the secondary, especially tonight after Ike Taylor got the
Here we go. Come on, bring it. I know you're going to throw a hammer. Go ahead.
Throw a hammer. I'm just talking about the team.
LeBeau goes off to heaven? You're talking about a guy dying.
He's getting up there.
Yeah, but why are you going to talk about this guy's death?
I just want to talk about free agency.
No, you don't. You want to be a funny guy. You waited on hold for 27 minutes to get in a Dick LeBeau death joke.
I want to talk about we need to make another run at the championship.
Who's we? What number do you wear?
Controversial?
Well, no, it's controversial talking about a guy's death.
Really?
Yeah.
I wait for 27 minutes, and this is what I get. Down with you.
Dan in the North Hills. What's up, Dan?
Not too much. On my way home from work. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing okay.
My main problem is with Ike Taylor's performance tonight. He's responsible for, at least half the yards that Tebow threw for?
He's responsible for about 205 of them, yep.
That's disgusting for how much money that guy makes. I think he needs to get tested for the sickle cell trade also with Ryan Clark.
Fair enough. The jokes are incredible. And I'll tell you, I don't know how Chris Muller, who we'll hear from at 1 o'clock in a few minutes, deals with it every night. To me, this is the Yinzer sect that only comes out when, one, they want to crack jokes, two, the local news is bouncing around and throws a camera in front of their face, and they make an embarrassment of themselves. Or 3, they call 93.7 The Fan at 412-928-9370. Mike in the West End. Hey, Mike.
How you doing?
I'm doing fair. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm just kind of mad that Tim Tebow exposed our defense like that. He was shredding us up. I mean, I guess you could say Tebow's not a virgin anymore because of the way he violated our defense.
How long did it take you to write that one there?
About 3 minutes.
What else you got? You got better material? Come on. Keep it clean, though. What else you got?
Somebody earlier said about Charlie Batch. Why not bring Cordell Stewart back and let him quarterback, you know?
What, do you think that Charlie Batch looks like John Legend, by the way?
I don't know. I think he's a little cuter. He has good eyes. I like those eyes. I wish he looked at me, you know?
There you go. The best of the best. Nobody beats them. The callers here are the best. When I work these 4 hours, nobody beats them. Morning Show doesn't beat them. Vinny and Cook doesn't beat them. Seibel, Starkey, and Miller, no way. Filipponi, nope. Giannotti wishes he could do this shift. I'm Colin Dunlap, Sports Radio 93.7 The Fan.